Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Kamo back with another reaction video for you. Today we got Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Like my singing? Dave Chappelle, 3 a.m. in the ghetto. This was a suggested video. Thank you for suggesting it. With that out of the way, here we go.
It's too much pressure. That's my problem. I can't handle pressure. Sometimes pressure make me talk different. I'm serious. You ever have like that social pressure? You ever talk to somebody who's fake and they make you fake? Like, they come to you like, hey, how you doing? You're like, fine, how are you? And you're like...
Has that ever happened to you guys? That's definitely happened to me. But I think when I was younger, for sure, just unconsciously, and I think now, it's kind of a dick move, but whatever, is when I get somebody that gives me that kind of energy, I do give it back to them, but I'm doing it on purpose. Because I'm seeing if they'll notice it, because I kind of go a little bit above, just like a tweak above whatever they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if they're like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm great, how are you? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, just to see, because if you match them, they're probably not going to see it. But if you go just a touch above where they're at, they might be like, why is this person talking? And then if it's their first time meeting you, they don't have a fucking clue until, because it happens, they catch you talking to somebody else that you do know that knows you already, and they're like, oh, so he was just talking like that to me. Why was he talking? Do I talk like? Okay, I get it. That's what it's gonna be.
I don't even talk like that.
Charge you guys. It's fun.
I get sick of that shit. I do. It just makes me sick. Sometimes I'll talk crazy just to make myself feel better. You ever do that? Just start talking like crazy. Like, you ever hear this voice? Man. That's how bad guys used to talk in the 40s.
Yeah.
In the old days. See, I talk like that. Not all the time, but if somebody put the pressure on me, fuck it, I gotta cut loose. If the police pull me over, I'll talk crazy. Son, do you know why we pulled you over? Nah, because I'm black, see? That's right. It's not illegal to talk like that.
Sure.
Now they know I don't talk like that every day. Stop talking like that. Stop talking like white copper. That's how I talk, see?
Valid point. Valid point. If you guys have tried this, let me know.
You got to make life interesting like that because the shit is flimsy. Life is flimsy. You think you're going to live forever. You ain't not going to live forever. It's dangerous out here. We know what's going on. I travel now. You know, I used to think D.C. had the roughest ghettos in the country. Nah, nigga. I have seen some shit now. Oh, there's some rough areas outside of D.C. Yeah, everybody should go to the ghetto. I was taken to the ghetto one time. That's the worst. When you get taken and you're not expecting to go. You know, usually you want to know when you go in the ghetto, like, I'm going to see some wild shit. I got to prepare myself. I'm going to see something crazy.
I did accidentally go to the ghetto. It wasn't the ghetto. I honestly forget what city it was. I don't know if it was like, well, I won't even say what city it was. But I was young. Like, I was 18, I think. And there was no like Google Maps on your phone. There was none of that shit back then. So we would have to go by like MapQuest and print out the directions or stuff like that. Anyway, I was heading home from a place like up in Hollywood or something. I think I don't remember what I was doing, but I was up in Hollywood or something like that. I was heading home. I lived in Orange County at the time. So that's a long drive. And I saw a street that was an exit that was near where we lived, even though I was not close to home yet, not even near close to home. And I thought, because stupidly, I thought, well, maybe if I take this exit, this street will just take me all the way home. And that way I don't have to worry about missing the off-ramp or the on-ramp, because there was like 5 or 6 freeways I had to take in order to get home. I thought, well, if this street takes, because I didn't know fucking streets were, there's not just one street that's called that. I took the exit and ended up in a really bad area for about 20 minutes until I luckily found my way back to the freeway and then said, you know what? I'm just going to take those 6 freeways home. And yeah, it was pretty scary because it was like 2 in the morning, something like that. So it was late at night.
When you're
Oh, this
taking
was
it,
3 in the morning.
different.
So
I had a limousine driver. It was after a show. It was late at night. It was like 3 in the morning. I had a limousine driver. He was a nice guy talking to me and shit. Oh, hey, where you from, dog? D.C.? Word? That's a rough city, man. And his cell phone started ringing. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Oh, what's up, nigga? What? What the fuck? Slow down. What? What the fuck? No! 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 Fuck that, nigga. Fuck it. I'm on my way.
oh hell no, hell no.
Hey, I gotta make a stop real quick. At 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know he was taking me to the ghetto at first. I started looking out the window. I was like, what the fuck? Is gun store, liquor store, gun store? Where the fuck you taking me? This don't look good. He didn't say shit. He just pulled up in front of an old rickety building that looked like a project. Now, I'd never been there before. I'm not sure if it was a project, but it certainly had all the familiar symptoms of a project. a fucking crackhead ran this way. and then another one jumped out of a tree and shit.
His sound effects are hilarious with the little motion, but what's making that even funnier is his reaction to seeing it. Like the way he's like, "What the fuck was that?" Like that's what's making this even more funny. That's why I always tell people. I think I've mentioned this on my channel before, but I always tell people when they do stand up, if you want to enhance or if you want to try, because when you're doing stand up, you're always testing, you're always trying new things on an existing joke to see if you can get more out of it. Like you're trying to squeeze every drop you can of it. It's like, so I always tell people, like, if you want to take a joke up a notch to see if it gets more laughs, because I would say the rule is that most of the time, if it works for the joke, adding an act out like that will make a joke funnier. So I always tell them, I was like, if there's any way in whatever joke you're telling that you can do little act outs here and there, but like exaggerated act outs, like exactly what he's doing. Sound effects is another thing too, but only if you're good at them. But add them. They'll enhance your joke most times. Sometimes it can take away from a joke, but I'm telling you, like the majority of the time, that will work. And the way he's doing it is perfect. He's got the little shh, and he's doing the reaction of like, what the fuck was that? Like it's awesome.
And I said, I'll be right back.
Dave's one of the best.
And left me. Took the keys with him and just left me. At 3 o'clock in the morning, in front of a project, in a fucking limousine. This was not good. I was like, man, I gotta look around and see if I can see some landmarks and figure out where I'm at. Might have to escape on foot. Now, this is when I knew I was in a bad neighborhood. You only see this in the worst neighborhoods. Remember, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I look out the window. It was a fucking baby standing on a corner. Look at this.
Oh my god. I had to burp, sorry.
And the baby didn't even look scared. He was just standing there.
I'm totally picturing the impression that Tracy Morgan gives. I think it's Tracy Morgan who gives an impression of what a baby looks like, and I think he rolls up his shirt and then he maybe even takes off his shirt and he's just got like a belly and he's standing at a weird position. That's totally what I'm picturing right now, the way he just said it.
I mean, it made me sad. It made me sad, really. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to help the baby. I was like, I don't trust you either. I'm sorry. Click. The old baby on the corner trick, eh? I'm not falling for that shit.
Not falling for that shit, yeah.
Where's this limousine driver? You know, I start feeling bad. As time goes by, I start feeling worse. Like, man, what is wrong with me? What the hell's wrong? I'm scared of a baby. And this baby could be in trouble. He might need my help. I got to do something.
So roll down the
But
window.
I wasn't going to get out the car.
I'm
serious, man.
I felt like he was going to be like, so roll down the window.
There's an old limousine. I can roll it down.
I was going to mention that.
baby. Baby, go home, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck are you doing up? The baby said, I'm selling weed, nigga. I said, oh.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry I had to buy 2 bags from him to calm my nerves. Let me get 2 funny. Got back in the car and rolled me a joint, man. So, that shit was scary, man. Every once in a while, like a crackhead would come up to the car and look in the window. It was like Jurassic Park and shit. He'd be looking all in the cars. Hey, get out of here, cracky. That baby was still standing there, man. Then I started feeling bad again. Yeah, weed make you feel guilty sometimes. You know. Man, what is wrong with me, man? I have just bought weed from an infant. I can't condone this kind of behavior. What am I thinking? I can't let the fear ruin my morals.
What next?
Got to do something. Hey, baby. Stop selling weed, all right? You got your whole life ahead of you. He said, fuck you, nigga. I got kids to feed. I said, God. Sam. And just at that very moment, when the crackhead was running across the street and got hit by a car, I know it was a hit and run. The police did it. That's all right. They sprinkled some crack on him and got back up.
Wow. All right, guys, that was Dave Chappelle, 3 a.m. in the Ghetto. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.